Hey everyone, I am here to share today that I have updated my photo sessions and what I offer. Not to say that I've changed like what I offer. I'm still doing newborns and families and things like that. But as far as the actual setup for the sessions and pricing and things, those are all updated. Usually when photographers or maybe other businesses to share that they have updated pricing, usually it's because pricing has gone up or there's less included in like the package price, which makes sense because we need to make money and prices in life are going up. But I'm here to share with you today that I've actually changed things around in such a way that works better for the vast majority of you, I think. And lowers your overall investment. So you're welcome. No, but really it should be it should be better for most of you. And I'm excited to see how it all pans out. I do want to share some of the backstory, but if you don't have time to watch the rest of it, that's totally fine. Go check out my new pricing and setup for my sessions on my website. It's www.lightcreativeart.com. And I'm excited to hear what you think. If you are able to stick around, hello. If you don't know me yet, my name is Kelly and I'm based in Raleigh, North Carolina. My business is Light Creative and I offer natural photography for families with newborns and young children. I'm also becoming super passionate about capturing real life moments like your actual everyday routines through documentary photography. So if you're interested in chatting about that, let me know. I would be thrilled to chat with you. So historically, I've been doing professional photography for about 12 years, a little bit more than that. And historically, I've had a setup largely focused on and based around heirloom artwork. So you see some wall art behind me, professionally created heirloom albums, printed products, things like that, professional prints. And I really believe in that stuff. I think it's beautiful and lovely to have photos around your home and to share with family members. And when we go on about our busy, sometimes stressful days, it's just a little spark of joy to see your smiling family members around the walls of your home. Or, snuggle up on the couch with your kids and flip through an album together. Those are really special moments. Anyway, so I have had a setup largely focused on these artwork pieces, and then digital files kind of fall in line pending your artwork purchase. And there's a few different reasons that I've had this setup. One, there's personal values and just me personally valuing that printed artwork. And then also for business reasons, a lot of businesses, or I guess there's two different kind of ways that businesses can tackle how they need to or how they want to make their money. So there's high volume sales where you have a lot of sales and maybe just a small amount of money per sale. And then a lot of service-based providers like me, when we, provide a service to clients, a lot of us aim for low volume, which is less projects, less clients, which necessitates making more money per client so that we still make what we need to make. So just for an example, if I needed to make $30,000 in a year, which really isn't all that much because a third of our money goes to federal taxes and some state taxes too. Anyway, if I wanted to make $30,000, I could work with 30 families and charge $1,000 per family. Or if I was only charging $100 per family, I would need to work with 300 families in a given year, which is not sustainable for me. Anyway, so there is a middle ground, which is what I'm getting to. But with that focus on artwork, digital files pending artwork purchase, it made it so that my pricing wasn't accessible to a lot of people. Especially those who in a digital world were wanting those digital files that they could print on their own, which I understand that flexibility. There has been a pretty high threshold for an artwork purchase to get high-res files from me. A lower threshold to get web-sized files that like people could share on social media and digital photo frames and things in their home. But as far as those actual high-res files that offer the flexibility of printing on your own and ordering other places, it has been a pretty big investment. So I was thinking about this more last fall, and I realized that it was becoming more apparent that there has been a disconnect, or there is a disconnect between what I offer and the people that I'm reaching. So I was getting a couple more inquiries, and it just, not panning out with people with the way that I had it set up. And so when a business owner or a business comes to that point where they've seen this disconnect, where what they offer isn't meshing with the people who are inquiring, oftentimes it's a sign that like we're not reaching our target market. So the way that we've put together our offerings and the people that we've had in mind when we've done that, we're not reaching the right group of people. So I had a couple of options with that. One, I could adjust my marketing techniques so that I was reaching a different group of people who would really appreciate what I offered with the heirloom artwork, didn't really care so much about high-res files because they just wanted me to do things for them, like more hands-off, not really do-it-yourself crowd, like please design my gallery wall, order all the artwork for me, make it super simple for me. And I love doing that. I think I love offering that service to families, and it's great for me to be able to take so many things off of your to-do list if you are looking for some printed artwork like that. But that also necessitates a decent investment as far as cost of artwork and time and things like that. That would be a group of people who want to pass off those tasks and get that professional quality archival artwork, but also have the funds to pay for it. So second option, first option was adjusting my marketing to reach a different clientele. Second option was to adjust the actual setup that I had on my end to meet the needs of people who I'm already reaching better and already connected with. And so from a purely business standpoint, like Kelly aside, only business owner here, it would have made more sense to change my marketing, change my tactics so that I can reach the people that I felt I needed to reach in order to have as few sessions as possible with the highest dollar amount per project possible. But from a personal standpoint, and I am, 100% in this business, this business is me. I really love you. I really love the people that I'm connected with, whether that is in real life or in this virtual space, wherever you're watching this video. Yeah, if you're watching this, it's probably you. I really like you. And I'm also a big fan of accessibility and making professional photography is more of an option for more people. And I hate it when somebody inquires and they have some funds for photography, but like what I offer just doesn't mesh well. And so, as you know from the beginning of the video, you probably know that I have made changes. You heard that I've made changes, so you can probably guess which route that I took here. I have changed things around a little bit to find more of a happy medium. Of course, I do still have to make money, and I need to make it worth it for me to go out and do the work that I do, leave my family, spend my days on the computer working on photography work. I can't make no money. That will not work for me. But I have come to a new setup that I think works for everybody involved, hopefully. Start to finish, it has a lower overall investment. So before I had a session fee that was a smaller amount, and then after your session, people worked with me to decide what artwork they wanted to order with, how digitals came in line with that, things like that, and that's kind of like routed out their investment. Now I have a session that includes a number of high-res digital files. That's great news to a lot of you. It also does still include a small artwork credit, so you can use that toward prints, wall art, albums, things like that if you want to. If you're not interested in that, we can keep it super simple, and for the images that you include or that you select, the images that you select to have from your session, you'll get a 4x6 print of each of those images. So like one print per image. And that's just a way that you don't have to make any extra artwork decisions. There's no extra investment beyond that initial session cost. But you still have something professionally printed, something to enjoy in your home or share with family members, and you get to experience the magic of holding your photos and allowing them to come alive when you hold them in your hand. So all that to say, like 10 minutes into this video, yeah, I think that I hope that this will be a happy medium for everybody. My phone literally just ran out of storage space after I said I was 10 minutes into this video, so I need to wrap this up. So I'm still available for those interested in ordering like heirloom artwork pieces. But I'm also just more accessible to those of you who want to keep things simple, focus on digitals, and get a few prints. Overall, this year I do have a big focus on capturing real life through documentary family photography, which is also working its way onto my website more prominently. I'm also still offering lifestyle photo sessions for newborns, families, and the New Life collection, capturing baby's first year. That does still have an album included in the collection that you receive after baby's first birthday, with images from across their first year. But you also do get high-res files now throughout the experience too. Lastly, if you are a client who's worked with me in the past and you're thinking, oh, this is such a great setup for future sessions, that's really exciting, but what about my images from past sessions? Like, it's kind of a bummer. Maybe you've only received web-sized files from those past sessions, but you really want high res now. I hear you before I even heard from you, because I've had you in mind the entire time I've been working on this new setup. So I will be personally reaching out to you in the next few days with a couple of options to get you your high-res files, so keep an eye on your email. Yeah, hopefully in the next few days I can reach out to all of you. There are a good number, but I do want to make sure you hear from me personally. So that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're still watching this and listening to it, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I hope that we can work together soon, or at least stay connected. Yeah.